what I was doing yesterday, and I didn't do anything offline from yesterday's stream. I do need to go get about 50 shelves just to be safe. Probably don't need that many, but who knows? They're going to open up more stuff eventually in the future, and I'll probably pop back in. So what I want to do is I'm going to get the factory running. The coca. Hopefully my OCD doesn't, force me to just stand there and keep filling everything, because I'm crazy like that. I'll want to do it. I'll probably go back and check, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to buy the shelves. We got to get those shelves. Let's go ahead and load in. I'm now at 688K, almost 689K, fast approaching the 1 million mark, and we'll roll in. Bit late today. I went and bought some fruit trees for my backyard. I got fruit trees, about 3 figs, a couple of peach trees, and got myself another vine of red flame grapes to go with the other 2 vines I have. I'm going to get those staked out and wired up and grown this season. And then probably later on start working on those garden boxes. I want to finish those garden boxes out too. Maybe get some vegetables going. I love vegetables. Get one of them to be an herb garden. I love basil. That way, man, when I make my pho soups, I can have some fresh basil instead of trying to find it in the grocery stores, which is next to impossible. But we're done with that for right now, and we are going to relax a little bit. I got to do some cooking here at about. I'll probably break off here a bit early. I'm probably going to just finish out the barn just to get it going. I think I'm going to move the box. I'll buy a TV. Where I gotta buy a TV at? I don't know where you buy TVs at. Maybe it's at that fancy shop. I don't know. Okay. Everything's gonna kick off right about now once we get in there. And bam. Yeah, here comes all the staff. They're all coming in. Okay, this. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna move this down here. I want my workers happy. I don't know if I can get this in here and start it or not. I might have to, let's see here. Let's see if we can. No. So there's not much you can I get it in there? No, I can get it in there, but there's not enough space for it. So, we are going to put this someplace where they can all hear it. And it's, it won't fit in here. No. Well, okay, let's choose a wall over here. Can we do anything over here? Nope, can't do anything there. You know what? I can put it next to this. So there you go. You guys are gonna have tunes. Oh, let's use it. Let's press play. Okay. Alright, you guys, you got music, things to do stuff with. I need my skate. Let me get my skate. Where's my skate at? There she is, top shelf. Always. Yeah, baby. Let's go buy some shelves. Let's do Hanks. And then find out where we can get ourselves a television set. We need a television set. I don't have anything druggy on me, so I can be investigated and checked. Oh, we need to buy a couple of cars. Not a couple, but we're going to buy that shit box right there. I want the shit box. I'd like to purchase a vehicle. I'll take the shit box, please. Yes, I'm actually going to give you 5K for it. Thank you. Come again. Okay, now we're going to pull this beast out. Let's paint this beast. My vehicle's stuck. I want to repaint it. What color do we want to do? Okay, it's that color. What about that color? No. How about that color? I don't want white. What about gray? No. Purple. How about bright green? Pale blue? Blue? Dark blue? Red? Orange? Let's go bright green. Confirm. Okay, thank you. That way they know who owns this. Okay. Let's see here. Now, I shouldn't really be buying this now. Do we want the sedan? I wish these sedans you could hold like well, I don't have 4 people to play, but you know, I'm on a single player server. So, we'll get the Mustang. Yep. Yes, I'd like to purchase a vehicle. Why? I think that's a cheetah. Yeah, I'll do a cheetah. Thank you. Give me my cheetah. That mustard yellow is terrible. My cheetah is going to be all black. They give me the V6 model. Heck, that's the it's the EcoBoost model. Yeah, let's paint it. Let's do black. Yeah, it looks good. Confirm. Okay, thank you. Hi, Hank. I think I got room for 50. Okay, and I don't want a commode. Oh, there's my TV. Do you want a TV? Give me 2 TVs. Yeah, 2 TVs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TV and a lamp. Give me 2 lamps. Thank you, buddy. No, thank you. Alright, boys, girls, see what we got here. Okay, I like that. I like that. Hey, Javier, what's up, brother? Say, sorry I'm late. I went and grabbed some fruit trees and stuff from my backyard. These I gotta pull out. I gotta rearrange these. So I'm gonna pull these out and put shelves behind them. And so we'll do that in a minute. Let me get all these shelves done here. So, you say you want to do some shelving here. Alright. I wonder if... See, I'm going to max out storage here. Oops. Done! Didn't want to do that. Okay, I like that. Okay. Now here, how am I going to do this? Let's do 4. There you are. 1 there. Can I do 2 in there? Yes. It's called maximizing the space. And yes, I remember these. I want 1 back there. 1 right there. Those aren't going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do here now, Javier, we're going to pull these pots out because I'm going to run shelves behind these pots and stuff. Let me put my shelves up here. Nope, no room there. How about here? Yeah, I do. Boom, boom, and boom. Bam. Okay. So I don't lose where I'm at with these. I'm going to do it one at a time. Okay. So 4. Yes. Okay, that'll work, that'll work. Okay. Come on. What? Oh, thirp. My bad. Okay, let's get these back up here. Okay, that's in that group, right? Yeah, that's in that group. Let's share. Boom. Boom. Oh, lights. Let's forget that. Let's do 6. Oh, lights. Don't forget the lights. Lights. Action. Hey. Two. That's a gap. Boom, boom, and 4. Oops. Two. Oh, it's 3. Burp. Okay. These are all gone. 5. Get the gap. I'll do that. Okay. Now everything's nice. And we can do this. Wrong. Done. Let's do this. Okay, we'll do that. Now, let's make sure we can get to them all. I think we can. Yeah. See, that's no problem. See, I left these gaps in here so I can, if I want to do something, I can do something in here. Now, if these guys aren't moving to my satisfaction. So I can access all the pots. Versus if I put them all close together. Day was great. Sorry I didn't see that sooner. My day was great in the sense that I got a lot achieved. You know, I'm trying to get my yard going, my backyard. I'm planting all trees that produce fruit, and then I'm actually looking for a couple olive trees as well. I want to get a couple olive trees out there. Bought some irrigation line, drip irrigation, all kinds of stuff to get that going. Next big deal is going to be all the soil I'm going to pick up for the pots. Okay, so I forgot lockers. Can you believe that? I forgot the lockers, man. So I got a packing station and a brick maker. I forgot to buy lockers. That's okay. I'm not gonna have the guys working. So we got all the racks, good to go. There should be a 2-to-1 ratio on the racks. So 2 pots. The botanist will deliver to the racks, so I can actually line these out. This is going to be, my Weedsies is going to be a 3-mix setup. Okay, I do like this thing, but I'm going to bring it down here because I'm going to put a TV up here. Where do I want to put this? I want it to be heard, so we're going to put it right here. Cool. Okay. So now, we'll never be without tunes per se. Lockers will go here. I'm going to see if I can just roll them up flat, because I really have plenty of storage here. This is plenty of storage for what I'm going to be doing, including these shelves back here. Which, hey, you know what? Oh, you know what? I gotta pick these up and put lights down there. I think I'm gonna put corner lights here. No, I won't put corner lights there, but I'll put the ambient lights down there. And I got those there. Okay. So we'll hold off on that. Can I move stuff there? I can. Let's transfer over. And I think I took the lights and put them at the other facility. We're going to go hit that facility right now. Oops. Wrong way. Jeez. I'm telling you, I am not good with keyboard controls. Really? See? Look at that. I'm all thumbs with keyboard controls. Give me a gamepad. Oh, look out. The only thing with the gamepad is a slow response time compared to a keyboard and mouse in FPS games. That's the only thing. That's the only drawback I see with them. How you guys all doing? Everybody's working, I see. I know this is empty. Look at that. Look at that. They've been working all... Oh, mercy. Made it back just in time. Let me get some kooks. I'm going to take the center rack kooks. Probably could have taken them all. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I could have. Give me some pills. Do I have any pills? No, we'll use these pills, though. Oh, full. It's okay. I just want to... They're going to be done before the day's out. And while we're at it, we might as well sell something. It's late in the day, but we're going to put the Puffin Balls on the market. I should get a couple of people to call me for sure. Okay. Gasoline. Kook. Batteries. Well, you know what? There was a battery over here, wasn't there? Yeah. Give me the batteries. Cranky Frank, he's the only one that's going to call me tonight. Alright, Cranky Frank. You know what? Tell you what I'm going to do. 1, 2. Send. You know it's late night. So we got one sale tonight. That's okay, I'm not worried about it. I do want to go see how the dealers did. Off the market. Boop. Boop. Okay. Think we're on horse milk? Yeah. Got some lima beans. Oop. You're out of here. And you're out of here. Oh, got them all. Damn. Shazam. Oh, look how many bricks we got. Everybody's finished, huh? Yeah, looks like everybody's giving up the ghost. She dropped off her last batch. That's a good. Alright, let's take these. Fill that shelf. Did I really not put those there? I guess I didn't. Odd number there. How many bricks did these guys get made for me? 8. Oh, jeez. They're way down. I don't need all that, but... Nope, didn't. You just need 2. Oh. Is there any more at 10? No. Okay. filled up. Get some wholesome milk. Batteries. Ooh, 3. 4. Forgot how this went. Kook, batteries, milk, bean. Alright, let's go find Filthy Frank here. Frank, oh, it's right outside the door. Can't beat that. Okay, and then we can finish up the barn. See if there's any coppers out here. No. Hey! Wait a second here. Let me go grab it. Alright, Cranky Frank. 13 hundo. I'll take that 1300. Yeah, I could always use a few bucks. Alright. Yeah, I know. I know, buddy. Believe you me, I've been there. Oh, where do they put the coca? They put it on the drying racks. So when they grow it, they go to the drying racks. And then I've got one botanist dedicated to the 8 drying racks. And then when the drying racks are done making it heavenly, she takes them to the cooker. And then I got one chemist working the cooker, one chemist working the ovens, and then 2 chemists working the mix. See how you're doing. I should have grabbed some bricks. I didn't. Jane, how you doing, girl? 62.22. I'll take that. How are your supplies? Okay, I'm gonna take this from you. You got those. And what I'm gonna do is I'll grab you another brick. I'll grab you another brick. Actually, you're probably pretty good. And then I'll just double your bricks next go around. But I'm gonna go pick some bricks up. I wish the taillights worked. It would add to the immersion. I have 5 so far. There's only one more I can get, and that's once Uptown opens. You know, okay, I don't want anybody. So I got a dealer up here. This is the latest dealer I got. I got him. I got her. It's way long, so I'm assuming it's a Chinese guy, but because most chicks aren't hanging long, but I couldn't figure out why I hadn't had him or why he didn't call, or why they didn't give him to me. And then it turns out they had. I just didn't. I missed the message. So I got this guy back here. He's in a shack, living behind these guys' places. Here he is. There you are. How'd you do, buddy? Okay, I can take that. How are you doing on goods? Oh, you still got 3. You know what, though? I'm going to take this from you. Oh, wrong button. There you go. I'll take those from you. Gives me 4. He's got plenty of... Okay. Oh, that reminds me too. I must see if that works. I've never got that to work. Trying to get through here, see if I can. I don't think there's really a way for me to squeeze this car. If there is, we're going to do it. Ooh, I can. Okay. Oh, Benji! How'd you do? Benji, you're just not doing well. Just not doing well. What do you mean you don't know? Okay, you got plenty of that. You got plenty of that. I'm gonna take this. I'm just not gonna load you up too much, Benji, okay? Put this into the trunk. Oop. How about you, Brad? Just drove right past you. Brad, 8 grand, you are kicking butt. Okay, you're getting another brick. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Give me that. Let me get you another brick. You hang right there. There we go. Hey, Brad. Yeah, you've been doing good, buddy. Here, I'm gonna trust you with another brick. You're welcome. Anytime. So I don't know if you've seen it on YouTube, Javier, but there's this ad been bombarding, at least in my feed. I don't know why, because, you know, supposedly it's by the algorithm, but I'd had nothing to do with these. It's these shoes that have a bottle opener on the bottom of them. And I was like, what in the hell are these idiots thinking about? Because, you know, that bottle opener on those shoes, it's a YouTube ad going all over. Oh, you know, they got the beautiful girl. She's walking on the beach. She's got her little, like, portable ice chest that she's strutting around with. She's got a bottle of whatever brew she's got in her hands. And for some reason she doesn't have a bottle opener, but there's some dude passed out in a hammock. She goes waltzing up to him while he's still passed out, and on the bottom of his shoe he's got a bottle opener. She pops open her beer, walks away like she's all cool. And I was just thinking, I couldn't help but think, I was like, you know, that bottle opener is only as good as where that guy last walked. Sure, he's passed out on the beach right now, but who's to say, you know, well, going to the liquor store when he got whatever passed him out, who knows what he walked through? You know, puke, motor oil, you know, or maybe when he left his place, you know, maybe he stepped in his neighbor's dog's shit in his front yard. So that bottle opener is only as good as the worst thing that guy walked in. And this is a legit shoe. And I'm like, what idiots would buy that shoe thinking, oh, this will be cool, man. I got a bottle opener on the sole of my shoe, and I can open your beer bottle. Oh, don't mind the fact that while mowing my lawn, I stepped in a pile of shit. You know, so here's to that bottle of beer. Molly is out. Molly, where are you, girl? Where are you? Let's find Molly. Oh, I'm way down here. Oh, I passed Molly. Okay, so she's hanging out over there. We can get to her. Benji's just not, him not doing it for me. I mean, I love Benji. He's my first dealer, but... Oh, man. Somebody's fighting in there. I don't want to be a part of that. Cops may get called on that deal. Now, there's a way you can make money off golden skateboards. You just buy them, then take them to the Mick, and he gives you a good return on your money. He pays you more than what you pay for them. Somebody, that's drug abuse, leaving your bong laying out like that. So we avoid the cops like this. Where's Molly at? She's nearby here. There she is. Molly, there you are. What are you doing just hanging out here? Ooh, you did good. You did good, Molly. Let's see what you got. Okay, you're still doing good. I'm going to take this off of you. Oh. We'll take that. And you know what? I'm going to let you continue on your day. You have a good day. And we'll load that up. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll set this up here. One TV goes here. That's the poop box. I'll leave the poop box there, so whenever I want to block off the coppers, I can block them off. Right now, I'm not too worried about it, because I got all the stuff over there, and I'm out of the way of any roadblocks and stuff like that. There's a candy van. Oops. Alright. So I brought this down here so that the music can be heard, but that's loud. There, that's better. That's cool, because now when I'm in the room, I can get some quiet. Oh, jeez, it's in the trunk. You know, the lamps will just go to, I'll take both the lamps to the, so you can't really center this. That's a bummer. Set that there. Okay. That'll work. We got our TV. We got our soda pops. All ready to go. Oh, are these my lights? Oh, man. Okay, yeah, they are. Give me a box of something. Is there a box of something I can put in that place? Yeah, give me these, let's do that. Let's do 7, 7. Oops. Let's see if I put my deck. Yeah, my deck will go there. So I want to make sure I got a stack of stuff so my deck always stays on the top when I, yeah. So you gotta have your skate readily available to you. Boom. Boom. So the safe is filling up. Give me this. You're not so valuable that I can't display you. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Oh, look at that. Wall disappeared. Burp, wall's back. Wall disappears. Wall is back. So I'm just gonna tittle key. We'll clear that trash. Alright, let's see what we got here. So my OCD is gonna be put on blast because of that. I got everything stocked up, I think, to run another run tomorrow. And how's the fuel on these things? 15. That should be okay. And then we'll fill those all up tomorrow. So let's go to the weed farm. And then, what? Who was cheap? Oh, Javier saw me in the car that he's been dreaming of. Really park in here. I guess I could. Getting out would be a nightmare. Okay. So this isn't looking too bad. And what we will do is, because that's picked up, I didn't see this guy back here. When did I put that guy back there? And give me that storage rack too. So now we got these bad boys. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. So here's the e-ticket. Okay, those had to stay up there because of the pillar, I'm guessing. Alright. So let's do 4. No. Okay, look away. E. There we go. Okay. Let's get a good look at this place. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is my own little private Idaho for just making this crap. I gotta bring a bunch of it over from the other You got another one? No. Okay. No, not 3, not 2. W. Okay, lockers will be here. I'll make it easy for me to pay for all the guys right up here. Let me So I gotta get the supplies off of here. Those loaded up. Or, you know, I could use these shelves as the supply shelves for these guys. So, that one for those 4. How am I doing it? Am I doing it 4 pots each? Or no, 8 pots. So, they'll go through a lot. And they can't pull from multiple shelves, but we'll figure it out. Alright. That's 2. This is 3, isn't it? No, it's 4. Okay, okay. Oh, that's 3. Okay. No. There we go. It's looking kind of homey. We'll worry about those later. Okay. And I got artwork that I'll put in there. Just make sure backup shelves are all done. This is super backup in here for everything. I got backup shelves hidden back here that are all accessible. That's a good thing. Back up to the backups to feed those. Should be all good there. Now my key is I'd like to have... Are you gonna let me, Yes. Oh. So I can still walk up here. Fill everything. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, pawn shop. So looking pretty good. I think we're done. So, if we're doing 2-to-2 ratio. Okay, let's see, can we, Well, I'll do all this adjustment next time. Because I do gotta get some stuff going here. I gotta move all this stuff. Figure out if I'm gonna keep that block there. I mean, I can always put the lockers here. And then interim. So what I'm gonna do, oops. When the shit box isn't in use to, you know, for me to move around the map freely to do any building. I don't want to be stopped or anything like that. Oops, sorry about that. Check that out, Javier. I'm gonna use this as my car to mark where I'm to go in. And of course, put the headlights on. Okay, so now I know. You gotta make sure they're off the road though. Because if you're not off the road, the coppers will get stuck on them. And the next thing you know, you come running out and there's a cop car right here. Okay, so there we go. Because it gets so dark here, I can't even see this. There's no markings. No street lights or light posts or anything like that. So now that I have that, you know what? I do want to do one more thing here. Okay, so when these guys get done, he can do the brick press there. What if I put this off to the side? Will they still be able to get to the... This is an experiment. We're gonna see. So I'm putting this off to the side, like that. So if I wanted to just bag, or if I want to bag... Oh, I got 2? I got 3? Okay, this is for me over here. Okay. She won't be able to get through there. Can't do that there. So I want those shelves. Okay, we're gonna clear those shelves out. We'll clear those out. I mean, I can carry it over there. That's no big. If we did it like this. Can I still get to that storage shelf if I put another shelf here? And she should be able to get around that, yeah? Let's send this in one. That's better. Oops. That's better. That's better. Okay. I could probably put a, do I have one here? Small or medium? Nope. Stop it. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. No biggie. Oh, on that grind. Oh, I had it and then pull. Darn it. Oh, that's not gonna help. Hey, Javier. Don't look outside. He likes the yellow one anyway. I might send Kevin over there. Then the Dog Ear Jones band will be together at the barn. Okay, everything's up and running. I really don't want to call in and do a supply. I do want to find out where I put all those lockers. Okay, I'll take those. I'll give you those. You know what? Give me the medium too. Okay. Oh, here's my doggy picture. Need a doggy picture. Half a load in there. Oh. Okay. Those are complete. These are complete. Complete. And ready to go. Complete. Okay. That's everything, but now I'm looking for the lockers. There's gotta be lockers around here somewhere. Where did I put those lockers? There's 8 lockers, I thought. 8, right? Not there. That's racks. There they are. Boom. Give me one. See, I can't buy any more of these. I think I bought 2. You can only buy the pictures at one time. So buy as many. If you see a picture you want to buy multiples of them, don't buy them until you got the money to buy them all that you want to buy. Okay, I think that's everything. You know what? Just because I can now. Excuse me, excuse me. Just because we can, we're gonna take these puffin balls. And you know what? Let's take these puffin balls. We're gonna take them to the warehouse so that I can just do my sales out of there. Yeah, buddy. See how much easier that is to see now? Okay. Alright, Javier. My plan is to do more probably tomorrow, but I got a lot of... I bought a lot of work for myself, let's put it that way, today. So I got a lot of work I got to implement. And I can access? Yes, I can. What about here? Can I? Oh, no, sorry. Can I access it? I can. Where else can we put stuff? Can't put one there. Can't put one there. Don't need any here. So I got 8. I think I need 2 more lockers, alright? Okay, I'm not worried about these. I'm gonna put a full-size locker there. But I'm not going to because I need that. I need access to that, so. Let's do this one. Should be able to fit all these in here. Okay, done. Now, I want to see if I can make it to where I can have the faces. I don't know if they're gonna give me enough space. These things are pretty big themselves. So there's... I can probably poke this out. She should be able to get through that. Should be able to get through that. So I got 2 more lockers I gotta handle, and but for the most part, all the lockers here, so I can just fill them up just by coming into here. I mean, I could do them rowed up, but I kind of want. I'd like to see their little faces, who my employees are, you know. Oh, hey, I can do this. No, I don't have. I need 2 more. Would I be able to put one back? Oh, I can put 2 back here. 1 and 2. We'll do it, because she should be able to pass through here, no problem, to get to these pots. Okay. So 2 will go behind these bad boys right here. Bam. Facing out, so we can see the faces of our employees. We're going to do something different here. What happens if I do this? Yeah, that's better. Okay. That's even better. And I can always move this one in, too. And we'll still be able to see their faces. There, that's a little more compact, yeah? Okay. And then we'll plant 2 lockers back here. Boom, boom. Of course, it'll be sticking out a bit. It'll be sticking out here. That's okay. I'll deal with that. Or do I want to put it... Oh, no, it's still going to stick out. I'm going to put one here. And then one here. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, last thing for tonight. Let's get Millie set up here. Where do we want little Millie? Can I put Millie? I'm a dog lover, I should say. There's Millie. And then 6. Let's. Oh, geez, that's big. There we go. That's better. Okay. Got our artwork. Got another piece to go here. Maybe move that clock over. Put a piece underneath this window. Okay, we got Millie hanging out. Alright, looking good. The next thing would be to stock it up, get it operational, and then I can just go interacting with the NPCs, which is what I enjoy the most. But once I got into here, man, you just start putting it all together. So, I don't know, Javier, what do you think? This is the barn. So, 2 botanists for 8 plants each, 2 pots. We'll go to 1 drying rack, and we got 1 botanist for the 8 drying racks. When they're done here, they're gonna come over here. Handler does the same thing of what's going on over at the other place, except now the chemist will only have 3 of these. And I'll do them staggered. 1, 1, and 1, and then 2, and 2. Then the stuff comes here. Then they compress it into bricks. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do bricks, or if I'm going to have them do, maybe I'll double that out too. I don't know. We'll figure this one out. We'll double that out. So I want to have jars there, but I can always have jars wherever. Because more than likely, I'm going to be the one that's going to be grabbing these and hand doing them. And actually, We may do jars on this stuff. That's 8 lockers. How many guys do I have? 2, 3, okay. Handlers, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 handlers. Okay. 2 handlers for in here. And bricking. I gotta figure out what I got all the handlers for. So I'm gonna have one handler going through and stocking all these shelves right here. I think I can do up to 6 shelves. In any case, that's where we're at. Let's call it a night. You gonna do it all meth? Yeah, this is gonna be my only meth section, and here I'm just gonna mix stuff. You know, I gotta get a mixer in here somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna put the mixer. You know, I can put the mixer right here. Yeah, I think I'll put the mixer right there. Let's pick this bad boy up. Can I move this out one? Will it work? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Just for symmetry's sake. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Huh? There we go. Symmetry. One mixer. This will be my mixer. I'm planning on doing that at the warehouse too, so I should be able to turn this. There we go. Boom. I got my own mixer. So then I can bring in at least 8 ingredients right here. Then if I want to experiment, I'll just mix. And we'll see what we come up with. And this is going to be the little meth station. Because meth isn't going to be my #1 thing. And I should say, rock candy is not going to be my #1 thing for all you kids listening. And actually, the great thing about this game is the effects that they show on some of the people is a good good tool to say, hey, this is why you don't do these drugs, because they actually do mentally make you as warped as you see these characters get. To be honest with you, I'm at the age where I had a lot of friends ruin their lives. You know, whether it was with the powdered sugar, the rock candy. Not so much with the Ouija's, but there are some that, you know, have pretty much lost all their motivation. I was actually one of those for a while. I just didn't have much motivation until I shut it out, and I was like, oh, I feel like doing all kinds of shit. You know, instead of just kicking it. So, and I can speak from experience on all of this. You know, going through all this in the early 80s through the 80s, you know, back when, you know, movie Scarface was out and all that, and, you know, it was really, really glorified and popularized. Okay, this looks good. This is a nice little workstation. So I got a bunch of stuff that I'll bring over from the bungalow, because a bungalow is going to get turned into a house. Period. And let's see. Let's go put this back down somewhere. So you can't get too close to that hose bib, because it doesn't like it there. Nope. Sure don't. Sure don't. And you can't get close to those stairs. And you can't block it in any way. But what we can do... Okay. There. It's a nice light ambiance, right? This is the only tune I really like on this thing. That groove's right there. That's a good groove. Okay, everything's in, everything's in. Okay, we're gonna figure out this locker situation. I can't put another one there. I can put one in the back here, or I'll just put the two to the back here, because I'll be able to get to them. If I can get to that, I'll be able to get to one right here. Get to the shelves. Racks are available. Shelf. Racks. Okay, that's good. Shelf. That shelf is also available, yes. So I want to make sure everything's functional. Shelf is accessible. Got it. That one too. These are all good. So there you go. So if you want to emulate this, you must. Oh, you turn yours into rock candy though. So depending on how you do it, you can put your cooking stations all right here, where I got my grow stations. Mix in the middle. Remember to stagger your chemist. Chemist 1, Chemist 2, Chemist 1, Chemist 2. Oops. Chemist 1, Chemist 2. And it makes the workflow a lot smoother. And then you have the ability to choose bricking. We can brick these bad boys, which I may or may not do. So what we're gonna do here? What happens if I do this? Okay, that's still available. All right, so we'll do this too. There. And then again, it just opens up more shelf space. But the good news is that I can have jars back here. So I can have one of my handlers always feeding jars to the machine. So the coca can go on the shelf closest to the machine. One handler will pull from here. I'll have another handler that's pulling and feeding these machines. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. But I like this for the growing of the Marijuhuchi, because it's perfect size. And the strain I'm going to do is going to be a 6 mix. So all that fit in here perfectly. Plus it gave me the ability to stack a ton of backup stock shelves without being intrusive. Everything's got access, so everything's got a free pathway, which is good. Free pathway. Back stock. All these shelves are accessible in the back here. I got gaps in between. So even if I wanted to continue the growing, let's say they shut down at midnight, but I want to make a lot of stuff, I can keep doing it myself. I mean, it's going to be forever, but all accessible. All accessible. Back shelf is accessible, yeah, empty, yep, okay, that's still accessible, accessible. This will be like a dump shelf. I can just dump stuff. I'll do the same thing here. I'll put a small, give me a small shelf, because I gotta have some cukes. Gotta have my cukes when I get them. There we go. So that looks good. See, with nothing in it, I don't think the skate will go. No, yeah. Let's put you there. See, it just stays on the bottom shelf. So I got to put items in there in the first 3. So then my skate's up here, right there, which looks good. All right, this is it. How many ingredients are you putting in? You know, in all honesty, if you're doing it to generate revenue, they pretty much say that really mixing isn't a necessity. You can make good money off of just standard strains of meth. You just give it to your dealers by the brick. Make sure they have at least 2 slots open, because they got to break a brick down into jars and then into baggies. And so what you can do is you can give them a jar of you know, stack a few jars of your herb, and then 1 brick of your meth. But there are mixtures that you know, shoot, there are YouTube shorts that keep popping up. Best 3 mix mixture, best 4 mix mixture, best 5 that, you know, keep popping up. I haven't watched them all, but I'm gonna do experimentation over here. Like, I'll be bringing some of the Yeho, because I've yet to have anything cause seizures. I don't have anything that I've made yet that causes seizures, and I want to try and figure out how to do that. But the next thing for this, stock it up, assign all the you know, where the pots are going, you know, what drying rack where the drying racks are going, and then you get all your you know, you set this stuff up like right here. So we can go here. You set it to 10. Its destination is going to be this guy right here. Boom. And then you so you got that one set up. Then you come to this guy. Oh, not E. What you got? What you do E, but you got to be on this still. E. You know, we're gonna set the destination. First, you want to slide these all the way to 10 always. Then destination is going to be over here. You can see the little arrows pointing. Bam. That one's done. So then we come back. E. Slide it to 10. Always remember to do that first. Destination is going to be this guy. Boom. Done. Okay. And then remember, you gotta you're not done with the you gotta hit this guy again. Oh shoot. There we go. Slide to 10. That one's gonna go here. Good. Now we gotta do this one. Slide to 10. And then we're gonna... Okay. And where's this one going? Destination. It's gonna be... We can put it this shelf. We'll make it this shelf right here. Set to 10. And now these are all set. So this is set to go from here to here. This, you know, you can't, obviously you can't select a storage rack. So this will be a handler is going to bring this over here. This is going to be where the finished product is. This will be jars. This will be where they put both the finished product from that to here and from the brick press to here. So I'll use this deal. I've got enough handlers so that I can have a handler that's working this guy and a handler working the press as well, or working the packing and the press. Okay, so those are all set. Then what I'll do is you select the pots. You know, the seed, we're going to choose an additive. Definitely going to be fertilizer. That's it. And then your destination. So I can set the destinations for these pots right now. But how you want to do it is you want to, I think you, beak, E. Destination. So see how these 2 pots, I got the 2 pots. I'm going to run these all the way over to this rack. You know, let's do it like this. We'll do it here. Bam. Okay, so that drying rack. 2 pots per drying rack. So, oh. Now the drying racks, we gotta set those. We'll set those later. But see how they're just on they're not on heavenly. You want all your drying racks on heavenly, and we'll change those up. Destination. Yep, they're going to that drying rack. Okay. Actually, watch this. We're gonna change this. Okay, this is what I meant to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's where they're going. Okay. So go to number 3. 1, 2, 3. Destination. 1 and 12. Uno. Okay. So these are not marked yet. Oh, jeez. These go to this rack. And this cuts down on their walk time, on how far they got to go. We'll change those in a second. Okay. So this should, when you see it, be making like a fan. Or a pyramid, kind of, they're all pointing in. Wait. Okay, now So now what you can do is you can select all the drying racks. They're all going to go to Heavenly. Their destination. See how I'm pulling all their destinations? Destination. Is that going to get that rack? I don't want that rack. I want this rack. See, that's that rack. I don't want that rack. Can I get this rack? Here, we'll come around. Yeah, see how the rack is now highlighted? I'm going to that rack. And the botanist won't bring it until it's Heavenly quality. Okay. So we got this guy set to deliver here. And now everything else I set by the actual employee. And that's going to take me some time to figure out. This is my own little rock candy works, meth works. Oh, so you get the long face effect? Yeah, what would I add to that? Without actually seeing the ingredients. I use a lot of, use some of my, strains. Well, let's see what... I'll show you the strain that I did with my meth. That's this guy. Sells for $2.78. It's a 3 mix. First mix, I mixed it with Viagra, and this also has the stallion milk in it too. Next was Addy, and then we added the horse milk, and that's what gets you this at $174. I price it for $2.78. Its value is actually suggested value is $174. Remember, whatever suggested value you get, you can multiply it by 1.6. So 174 times 1.6 came out to just a little over 278. It was 278 point something. But I don't, obviously you don't have to do that. And then they offer over this amount per unit automatically. And then you can list it for sale. I forgot what it does to you, but this is a oh, it gives you Tropic Thunder, so it's going to change your color of your skin, kind of like the movie Tropic Thunder of Robert Downey Jr. He put on blackface. Electrifying, so he's going to get the sizzle, and then you get the horse long face because of the stallion milk. But that's a 3-ingredient mix. So if you're at 106. This is going to get you, the average offer is like $320 per, $330 per, even up to $350 per. And I always sell it by 5s. I always up them. And I add, maybe about $310 for the extra 2. Because they always call in for like 3. At least my guys do. And I upsell everybody. Everybody gets, they either get... The quantity always gets upped to 5. If it's 3, always gets up to 5. If they're looking for only 2, it's hard to up them up, to 5. But you give them, you can do 1 or 2 on that. So that you can sell them 3 or 4. I normally just sell them the 3. I don't like to do the odd numbers. So whenever I have a customer that's constantly low-balling me, they don't like it when I raise. Like I had Jennifer Rivera. I think I did this on stream while you were watching. Where is that dumbass? I think she's downtown. This girl right here. Jennifer Rivera. She'd always call in for 2. And when I would ask for 3 and raise the price what all these other customers pay, she'd say, never mind. So she went to a dealer. She's not worth me having. You know, because Frank right here, Crazy Frank will pot himself, man. He'll pay $1,300 for a puffin ball. She wouldn't even give me a, I think it was like a 12.30. She wouldn't even give me 12.30, and there's nobody on my list that I sell to that won't give me any less than 12.50. So, you know, that's how you find your people that you want. Okay, you go to the dealer. Let the dealer deal with them. And then you just collect the money off your dealer for them. So everybody gets sent to a dealer. Okay, this supplier's looking good. I think once he gets into the green, I can do this. Look at this. I didn't know I could do this with Albert. I can call him up. He'll just deliver seeds to me, which is awesome. So I think my my coca guy is going to be up there pretty soon to where he's going to deliver. So I need to go make a couple more purchases from him. And we'll grow from there. So figure, you know, the cost of your ingredients. So the horse milk is what? Let's take a look, see what horse milk is. So $9. You know, so you're netting like 97 bucks, you know, gain. We'll just use the basic number. Mine, with what I'm doing, you're gonna do let's see, there you are. So you got the 9, we're at 13 here. And where's that? 13. 22 bucks. And it's at 174. So my profit margin is higher than your 106 with one mix. So if you want to do a good 3 mix and set up 3 mixers with a chemist that just does it, all you need is one chemist to run those 3 mixers. Take $22 from 174 and you're going to be getting a net profit of 152. That's off the base level. Then you multiply that number by 1.6. And that's your increase that you get. And 174 times 1.6 is a bigger margin number than 106 times 1.6, no matter how you cut it. Because I don't have my phone here. This calculator, I think the battery's dying on it. I need to change the battery. I got this from my wife back when she was in college. That's how old this thing is. It's a scientific calculator that back when she was in college, I'll let you know. Now they're a dime a dozen. You can buy them for like 10 bucks. But this thing costs 100 bucks. Let's see here, 106. See, there's certain numbers it won't put in. 9. It's only doing 1s and 0s. So there's a button that I pushed that I got to clear. But in any case, I don't have my phone in here either, do I? No. But yeah, that's where we're at. Let me give you that number, damn it. Bear with me, Javier. All right, so you can sell yours, put it on the market for about 170. That 106. Right? Let's see, you're just doing stallion milk. Let's make that -9. Your profit is actually that's not too bad. That's 160. Okay? But where am I at? Let's see here. 22 bucks. And I got mine at 278, right? This is just a 3 mix. So all you gotta do is have 3 mixers. It takes only 1 chemist to run 3 mixers. I think they can run up to 4 machines. So you can do a 4 mix if you wanted to. But 278 minus the 22 that it cost me to make this. You're profiting 160 per cell. I'm profiting 256 just for adding 2 more ingredients. So I got a gain of $100 per cell over what you'll get if you just go through a 3 mix. And just, once you hire the people to do it, it's all you got to do is just bring in the ingredients. As long as you got enough ingredients on the shelf, you're going to have so much product, you're not going to know what to do with it. You're going to be able to, like what I'm doing, I'm giving my dealers bricks now. I never gave my dealers bricks until I finished that dockside warehouse. And I was like, holy cannoli. And now I go to them, and those folios, well, of course, you saw what that stuff was. You can only put a max number in your asking price at $9.99 if you look up here, right? Punch Drunk Donkey. Let's go to Puffin Balls, right? Puffin Balls, bam, right there. $9.99. That's the max I can ask here, but this number, 735 times 1.6 equals 1176. But I'm getting 1,300 now from everybody per ball because they're getting addicted to it too. So now it's like 1,300 per. Once you open up Uptown, well, they start buying that type of stuff in bulk. Oh, I'd like 3 of them. Okay. I'd like 5. I think every character in the game, every NPC has a budget, a set budget they can spend. Like Jenny Rivera, she doesn't buy at $12.50, let alone $12.30. She'll do $12.20 because her budget is so low. So give them to the dealer. Let the dealer deal with them. And then these guys, the other guys, you can capitalize. And you just learn when you sell to them. You got to experiment. They'll call it, hey, I'd like to get one of your, whatever your mix is called. Okay, and I'm willing to pay you this. Okay, are you willing to pay this much for one? And you just keep increasing it on until he says, oh, forget that, or never mind, I'll get it elsewhere. You'll realize, okay, that's his magic number. He won't go higher than that for a single item. But yeah, so this game is perfect for people with OCD. It really is. I mean, you can really obsess over the numbers on this game. So this game is definitely, something that, subject matter aside, it's just one of those things that, okay, you got your mathematical equations that, it's going to work out one way or another, right? But yeah, here we go. And see, just like I had only like 40-something thousand, and now all of a sudden I'm sitting with 75,000 cash. And I bought a $40,000 and a $5,000 car, so I spent $45,000. I bought a bunch of other stuff because I did have like almost $270K in the account. And then I'll just load up and I'll just start dumping cash into the account. I launder every opportunity I get. So like in here, with as much time I've spent in the evening here, I could have laundered at least 5 times, probably, because it's not very long in game. It's like 24 minutes. I probably spent more time, at least 5 times the amount of that time just blabbing, right? Well, maybe not that much, but 48 minutes, maybe about 3 times, depending on how long I've been streaming. I know there's a timer somewhere. Well, I don't know where it is. I'll figure it out. Oh, there it is. So an hour and 45 minutes I've been running my mouth. Yeah, that's 4 times. Including when we woke up and it went through the day cycle. But yeah, brother, man, I don't know if you can watch a stream and play your game at the same time. I don't know if you have a dual monitor set up or not. Most people don't. Just pull up a YouTube video and just go off. You can learn from YouTubers or heck, man, you and I are hanging out here. so far on a daily basis. I won't be able to do it every day streaming, but for sure, you know, my objective is to try and stream around this time of day. So, you know, there's a lot of things that you can accomplish. Like, look what we did just in this stream, and most of the time I've just been chatting with you. You know, I did things a little bit different than what most people would do. I like to put, I thought, wow, what a cool idea if I put shelves. Between every 4 pots, I wanted a gap so that I can get to these two, you know, these two. I can get to these two without being locked out, because if you just run them, you know, right next to each other, sometimes you can't get to the back ones to do the thing. You got to have a space in between. But there you have it. So Javier, I'm gonna leave you at it. Yeah, fire up your game, man. Start building it out. Just start building it out. You know, see, I can still get up here on the top, just like at the warehouse. Again, you know, what I did was I started with the shelves right here, inside the pillar, but in front of it. I got my 3 going down here. Now, if you're just doing 2 of these, you know, it's gonna, you know, or 3 of these, you know, it's going to cut down space. You can put one here, one there, and one here, and then this could be your little surrounding area. And then you can fill it out however you want. Or if you're thinking about it, and you know, you just want to have the future, you don't even have to, you know, assign 3 of them. You can set yourself up a system like that. I don't know what kind of cabbage you have on hand. You gotta have a lot of cash, not too much. I mean, none of this, you know, I didn't spend like 50,000 on any of this stuff in here. I mean, it was all less than that. Let's see, what are the mixers? I think they're 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12K. Are they 2K each? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll be on. I'm shooting for being on tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to do. I got some tree. I got to start prepping the area where I'm going to plant my fruit trees. And I got to start setting up these stakes to start training my vines for my my little vineyard. I'm going to have a 4 vine, or no, I'm only growing 3 vines. I'll only do 3 vines. I'm going to have 3 vines of red seedless grapes. So I would have preferred seed grapes so that I can always have seed, but that's for another day, another dollar. But yeah, tomorrow if I get on, my whole plan is to fill this place in. Plus, see, I'm in beta, so like each of these shelves back here. What is my mix? Here I can start. Here's my mix for my. It's gonna start with it's gonna use sour diesel, and like this right here, I'm gonna whitelist it only for. Here it is. Addy. There it is. Addy. So, but the problem is you gotta do each one of these. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I think I have enough guys I can run around and literally have them yeah, so 2K for the mixture machine. That's not bad, you know. If you can do that 3 mix, dude, you're not going to be worrying about cash. You know, even if you're mixing it yourself, you're not going to be worried. Have 3 mixers, just that you jump from one mixer to the next instead of having to change out the ingredients. Just have a stack of ingredients on there, so you got 20 of your rock candy. Bam, that mixture. Just take it to the next mixture. Just take it to the next mixture. Bag it up, set it up, boom, that's ready to be sold. Fill your shelf again, you know, just have a shelf behind it that you can grab it, put it on there, put it all together, bam, done. But yeah, you know, this is what's cool. This is why I'm in the beta. Not because it, you know, gives anything, you know, any different really. But it does let you have this stuff. You know, that. So when I have one of my handlers fill these shelves, because I got enough handlers, I think, that I can have one that's going to go through and fill all the shelves. He'll know to go take Addy and put Addy in here. So when I bring a van in full of Adenol, he's gonna, because I'm gonna have him take it from the van. I'm not gonna assign him a shelf to take from because there's just not enough space of shelves for the guy to have. But so this is all set for Adenol. Only Adenol can be placed in there by an NPC, and they won't place anything else in there because it's only whitelisted now for Addy. Don't ever do a blacklist. A blacklist, you got to add every ingredient you want blacklisted out of a deal, or anything you don't want put in there. It's always easier to whitelist. So this machine is going to be nothing but the Addy mix anyway. The raw material comes here. The first ingredient's Addy. The next one will be stallion milk, and then I'll have 4 more, which will include gas, banana, energy drink, and then banana again. So it's not even, this 6 mix isn't even that expensive. I haven't mixed it. I gotta see how much it's going to yield. But it also had kind of, you know, for herb, it's a pretty penny. And the reason why I'm making it is because it gives me ability to fly. It gives me, I think, stealth, energy for endurance. You know, and the anti-gravity, that's the flight. So this is not only going to be the only herb I'm going to sell, but it's also for me to get around the map when the cops are out. Because once I'm all set up, I'm done blocking the NPCs off. You know, like right now I don't even have them blocked anyway. You know, they're still out there somewhere. But, you know, when I'm just trying to grab stuff, I don't want to be frisked. I just want to get the stuff and, you know, move stuff. So I got to move my bungalow. All the rock candy or meth mixture ingredients and stuff are all going to get moved over here. I'll be clearing these shells off to maybe use these as backup. I don't even think I use iodine. Maybe I do use iodine. I can't remember. No, I don't. I don't use iodine in my meth mixtures. But I'm going to be experimenting with those because I'm trying to get the seizure. I haven't made one that causes seizure yet. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and check out, brother. Yeah, look for me tomorrow. You know, this is one of those games that I kind of enjoy, just getting on. I might save some time tomorrow. I might, in the evening tonight, I might start, you know, I might even stream it. I don't know if I will or not, but my goal is just to stock this beast up. I'm just going to get it fully stocked. Get everybody assigned, and then when next you see me, maybe I'll have it fully operational. Instead of, you know, coming back on and, okay, now I gotta go do this. Because I'm trying to get to where I can just go interact with the NPCs. That's my favorite thing to do. I love seeing the reactions of their, you know, Jessie, just her face when she sees you, you know, you got it? You know, she's, you know, and you can tell when she's miffed, or you can tell when, oh, hey, you know, she's all cool. Or, you know, or she's really impatient, wondering where you've been. Finally! You know, you're like, shit, okay, here you go, Jesse. You know, that's what I like to do, is interact with the NPCs. But first things first, you know, I got to the point where I can set stuff up. I have all this stuff. I got cash burning a hole in my pocket. But we'll see. You'll know tomorrow, Javier. You'll know tomorrow if I do some offline shit. But until then, let me go to sleep. Sold only one item. I made 365 experience. My dealers, look what my dealers are doing now. I'm giving them bricks of those puffin balls. And now they're bringing in 40K. This just happened. I wasn't doing this before. I was happy to get like 1,500 out of my dealers. Now they're routinely getting 8K per. Except for Benji and Molly. I think the other three though are, I mean, they're popping. You know, on average. See, here's the OCD in me. See, I like to know these numbers. Let's say 39K, right? 39. On average, my 5 dealers are producing $7,800 per. Just off of that, and I don't even have Uptown open yet. Once Uptown opens, good gravy. You know, and I'm trying to get that that goal of the $1 million mark. So that's what's going to happen to you if you make that 3 mixture meth, and then you start bricking it out to your dealers, and you sell to the high paying ones. You know, it doesn't matter. I just sell. They're going to outperform me now, no matter what I do, because I'm only selling 1 puffin ball. Because I know these guys, most of them are broke MFers, and you know, 2,600 is a bit much for any of the people in the areas that I got now, except for Suburbia. Suburbia, I think I can do it. I think I'm pull 2 off for 2,600. I'm going to attempt it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do that too. In Suburbia, we're going to try to sell Jackie Wilkerson, whatever her name is, and we're going to try and sell her 2 puffin balls for 2,600. I might even do her a deal at 2,500. So she thinks she's getting a deal instead of 1,300 per, 2,500. She's going to save $100. But yeah, we'll do that and see what happens. But yeah, as you start to go up and open these guys up, and remember, the more customers you sell to, the higher the experience. When you get the cops chasing you, you just ditch them. You get 60 experience points each time you do that. So, you know, you can get the cops to see you, go hide from them. That's an extra 60 points. All right, brother. Well, we're going to save that out. It's going to pop us in here. Good morning. And I'm going to quit right here. And you'll know if I offline, because you're going to see that whole barn full of stuff. Well, let's see. I didn't earn much this go around, but look at that. Because of that 40K my dealers did, I'm at 716K. I'm almost to $1 million. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that, but I did it. I meant to escape out. Okay, we're going back out. Oh, let's go back. Just to let you know, let's see, settings. Yeah, so here's how. So here's your console controls. You can toggle your console controls. Yeah, it automatically saved when I went to morning. So even when I logged back in, it was in the morning. So I'm learning that I don't have to save before. But because I'm on the beta, I do save more often than what I do in the when I was doing in the regular game. But like I said, I went to the beta because there's little intricacies that they allow you to do, like with, you know, assigning items to the storage shelf, which makes it so much easier to assign a handler to fill that storage shelf up. And, you know, he's not going to put, you know, bananas with oil because you said this is all only for bananas. This one's only for oil or whatever mix you're making. But I'm trying to see. In any case, oh, it's in your stream content. You know, switch to beta, but that's where you find the settings for the console controls, and that's how I clean. The only console control I do, I've never given myself money. I've never given myself any type of a boost except for clear trash. You know, it's just clear trash, all one word, and that gets rid of all the garbage in the world. So the game actually runs so much smoother. Okay, Javier, good to see you, brother. I see somebody else popped in. Hey, man, I'm getting off right now. I was just showing Javier, you know, briefly, you know, my, this is my, I finished setting up my barn. My barn's ready. Whoops, not that way. Boop. So my barn's ready to go. got the racks, set the heavenly, got all the pots assigned to what rack and everything. Now it's just stocking it up. But we're going off now. You guys have a great day. And we'll see you manana, Javier, for sure. New person that popped in, if you want to see me, I'll probably be on here about the earliest, maybe about 2:30. Generally, the latest about 3 o'clock, and then I'm out because I gotta do things. I get on during the heat of the day. I'm in Central California, so it's piping hot here. And then towards the late afternoon, early evening, I can do more yard work and get out in my yard and start planting my trees I'm trying to plant and all that. But hey, man, you guys take care, be blessed, and we'll see you next go around. Hasta la vista. Before I go, Javier, I just saw your message up there. You're saving to get the docks. Let me tell you something. Go burn the money. Get yourself a third mixer. Start mixing your meth concoction using that recipe I showed you. Dude, you're not gonna know what to do with the money. You'll be able to buy the docks. You're gonna go buy taco ticklers before you know it. You're gonna go get yourself another van or get a van. Vans are awfully nice to have if you want to deliver your own stuff. But yeah, man, I would just set up your barn. You know, I chose one to set up first. I didn't even set up my barn until that docks was, and that docks was making me so much money with that. But the docks, man, the powdered sugar, make that strictly powdered sugar. Don't even waste your time with the rock candy, or waste your time with Brussels sprouts. Go all in on the powdered sugar or baking soda.